All right, guys. How are we doing here? Sound and picture good? Sound and picture good? No, looks like we're good with sound and picture. Give it a couple minutes for people to come to jump in. My apologies for coming in a little bit late. I did say I was going to come in at around 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're running a bit late, running around, bringing the kids to their activities and stuff. So a little bit late, but we are here. I tagged everyone that is in the break. So hopefully they can come and watch. We're going to run the random here in the group. So let me know if sound and picture are good as I do my spirit fingers here. Just going to get some more top loaders and then we can get started. Thanks again, guys, for the fast fill on this one. Really appreciate it. We'll have more Pokemon sometime next week. Pokemon seems to be doing pretty good in this group, so we'll continue on. All right, I'm just going to crack open one more pack of top loaders and then we can get started with the random. First, the boxes that we have for this break. Get my top loaders all set up here. There we go. All right. So the boxes for this 7-box break, we got 3 blisters here. We got a Stellar Crown, Phantasmal Flames, Journey Together. So, and of course, it comes with the promo cards too: Latias, Scraffy, and Sneasel. So those promos will go to whatever spot lands on that. We got a 6-pack booster bundle of Mega Evolution. I think I wrote down Phantasmal Flames in the post. It is not Phantasmal Flames. My apologies. It is Mega Evolution. So there's that. And then, of course, we got our 3 ETBs. We got White Flare, Black Bolt, and Ascended Heroes. So there we go. That is the break. So in the meantime, let's run the random to see who gets who. Drag this screen over. There we go. So there is the list of names. So we got Gary Mansfield, spot 1. Jason Chassis, spot 2. Jason Barbosa, spot 3. Gordon's got spot 4, 5, and 6. Gary's got spot 7. Ninhan, spot 8 and 9. And Jason's Barbosa, spot 10. There we go. So, going to reload this dice. This is from a previous roll. We're going to copy this list. And yeah, we'll make a new list randomizer here. There we go. Jason Barbosa on the bottom. Gary Mansfield on top. Oh, actually, sorry. My bad. We're not doing the names. Let's delete that. We are doing the type. Okay, let me just quickly grab that list. There we go. There's the list. Copy. Bring that back to this. Okay. All right. Let's put the list of types. There we go. We got water on the bottom, colorless on top. We got metal and dragon together in one spot. We also got trainer and energy in one spot as well. So there we go. All right, let's run the dice. 5 or more. That's how many times we're gonna run the random. 11 times, 5 and 6. Okay, 11 times we're gonna randomize this list. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. 11 times. Dice is 5 and 6. 11. There is our list. We got water on top, electric on the bottom. All right. Gary, you got water. Jason Chassis with the colorless spot. Jason Barbosa with the psychic spot. Gordon, you got fighting, fire, and metal dragon spot. Gary, you got dark. Nidhan, you got grass in the trainer spot. And Jason Barbosa, you got electric. There we go. All right. Let's bring the screen back. I'm just going to quickly print this list. And then we can get started. All right. Finally made it here with the list. Here we go. So there's the list right there. Also going to take this screen off. And we'll put the extra camera up. There it is. So extra camera is on the bottom right-hand corner. Where's my finger? There it is. So we're going to move everything over to the side, which means the ETBs and the booster bundle. We'll move it over. I'll bring my stands. Then we can get started on the break. Good luck to everyone. All right, there we go. Just gonna adjust the cameras here. So, all right, there we go. And all right, there we go. All right, so we got our Stellar Crown. The Latias is going to Jason Barbosa. Journey Together, Scrafty is going to Dark, which is Gary. And Sneasel, which is also Dark, that is also going to Gary. So I'm just going to rip all three of these open and then get our packs and our promos out. All right. That is Stellar Crown. Hey, Sammy, how's it going? Just some more Pokemon. As I smashed the camera. All right, let's fix that up. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So that was Journey Together right there. There's the Scrafty. And then the last one of the blisters, Phantasmal Flames. There's the Sneasel. All right. Here we go. All right. I'll just quickly sleeve and top load these promos, and then we'll start with our 9 packs from our blisters. All right. There is our promo cards. All right, here we go. So keep on smashing into all my equipment. All right, let's fix that up. All right, guys, good luck. Let's start with the Stellar Crown. All right. We got Phalanx for fighting, Lapras for water, and Noctowl for the colorless spot. We'll just do all one at a time here. All right. We got Slowking for Psychic, Impidimp for Dark, and a Lydian for Grass. All right, last pack of Stellar Crown. All right, Iron Boulder for Psychic, Finian for Water, and Arculudon for the Steel Metal spot. All right, next one, Journey Together. All right, we got Paris for Grass, also for Grass, Parasect. And we got going to the electric spot, Ion's Bellabolt EX. Jason Barbosa with the electric spot. There we go. All right, Journey Together. Okay, we got Ferret for colorless, Hops Bag for Trainer, and a Mioscarada for Grass. All right, last pack of Journey Together. All right. Beldum for Psychic. Hop's Choice Band for Trainer. And Wailord for Water. The energy behind it. All right. Phantasmal Flames. All right. We got Nimble for Grass, Swinub for Water, and a Mega Deontay EX. That is going to the Psychic spot. What champion? Tag? It's the only thing I can see. Who would be R-Truth in the... Oh, good question. I have no idea who would be in the Pokemon universe. All right. Vileplume for Grass. Mega Sharpedo EX. That is going to the Dark spot. And Zacian for the Psychic spot. Gary with the Mega Sharpedo EX. There you go, Gary. Oh, they did win a tag. Nice. There we go. All right, last pack of Phantasmal Flames. I will catch up to SmackDown as soon as I'm done here. All right, we got Trapinch for Fighting, Bronzor for Metal, and Suicune for Water. All right, let's continue with Phantasmal Flames. Or sorry, not Phantasmal Flames. Sorry, like I said, I'm making a mess of it. It is a Mega Evolution booster box. There we go. We are not continuing with Phantasmal Flames, as I said earlier. Hey, man. Champ's a champ. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter if the division sucks. When you're recognized as a champion, you're the champion. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. There we go. Scorch for Fire. Pokemon Center Lady for the trainer spot. And a Mega Kangaskhan EX. Very nice. Going to Gary. Gary again. This time in the colorless spot. Very nice. There we go. You got... Sorry, I didn't put it up in the... I didn't pin it in the post. But here you go. You got Psychic and you got Electric. So this one, Jason, is yours so far. Oh, and this one. There you go. So on the display, we got 2 for Jason Barbosa, 2 for Gary. All right. Magnemite for electric, Stuffle for colorless, and Cinderace for fire. You're welcome, Jason. All right. Celebi for grass, Seedot for grass, and Dilaga for steel/metal. These cards are definitely not sticky, but harder to separate, that's for sure. Lunatone for fighting, Spiritomb for dark, and Hariyama for fighting. 2 more packs. If you are in the break and you didn't see it at the start who you got, let me know and I'll get you up to speed where we're at. All right, we got Gimme Hool for Psychic, or Gimme Howl, Gimme Hool. Gumshoes for colorless, and a nice, not quite the one we're looking for, but still a nice card. Mega Venusaur EX. That is going to the grass spot. Ninhan with grass. All right, last pack of our Mega Evolution. Here we go, guys. Good luck. All right. We got Guldengo for metal, Abra for psychic, and behind that, we got a rare candy going to the trainer spot. Nidhan with the trainer spot. There we go. Perfect. All right. That was our booster bundle. Just gonna move the space over. We've got our first of 3 ETBs. Let's do White Flare. All right, we'll grab our packs. We'll also take out the promo. Everything else, energies, sleeves, coins, and dice will stay in. All right. So we got a Tornadus promo that is going to Jason Chassis on the colorless spot. I will keep it in the package for you. And we should have 9 packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Let me know if anything that I pull is one of the rare cards. I didn't really touch a lot of White Flare, so not sure exactly what I'm looking for here. All right, here we go. You might have something coming up. We got Brave Bengal. The trainer spot. Ooh, that's a nice looking card. Pharaoh Seed. Pharaoh Seed full art. That is going to Gordon in the metal dragon spot. And behind that, we got Samurott for water. Very nice. Nice looking card. Let's move it down the line here. There we go. It's going to Gordon. That was our first pack out. All right. We got T-Pig. Is that a Pokeball? I'm not sure. T-Pig for fire. Scraggy for dark. And we got a Virizion for the grass spot. I think this would be Pokeball, just because it's different than the other ones. So this one is going to fire with the Pokeball. Going to Gordon. All right, we got Ducklet for water, Sewaddle for grass, and a Cofigurus for psychic. All right. Delano for dark, Skok for fighting, and a Tornadus for colorless. That is shiny. We'll be sending all the shiny energies as well to the energy trainer spot. Deerling for grass, Zorua for dark, and a Chandelure for fire. We got a Pokeball of Terrakion. Is that Pokeball? Yeah, Pokeball for Terrakion. Joltik for electric, and a Bouffalant EX going to the colorless spot. We'll put the Pokeballs into the top loader as well. All right. 3 more packs of White Flare. All right. Mienfoo for fighting. Shelmet for grass, and Archelops for fighting. All right. Herdier for colorless. Roggenrola for fighting. And a Zoroark for dark. All right, last pack for White Flare. Pokeball. There we go. I thought it was Master Ball for a second, but didn't see the M. So Zigalip for Psychic. Basculin for water. And a Terrakion for fighting. All right. That was White Flare. Next up is our ETB Black Bolt. All right. Black Bolt, second of 3 ETBs in the break. All right, there's our packs. There is our promo. Everything else stays in the box. This is our energies and our sleeves, dice and coins. Okay, Thunderous. That is going to the electric spot, Jason Barbosa. Keep that in the plastic package for you. And we got our 9 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here we go. Good luck. All right. We got a Pokeball of Alomomola for water. Reniculus for psychic. And Caracosta for water. Water is Gary. All right. Pidove for colorless. And nice full art of Cincino. Cincino full art going to Jason Chassis in the colorless spot. And right behind it, we got Landorus for fighting. All right. Next pack. All right. Beartic for water. Axew for dragon. And Haxorus for dragon. All right, next pack. All right, we got a Pokeball of Pansage for color. I mean, for grass, also for grass. Servine And behind that, we got Excadrill EX. That is going to Fighting. And Gordon. Nidhan with the Pokeball. Parasage, or Pansage, sorry. Ooh, we got a Master Ball here. That is going to Fire. Master Ball of Larvesta. That is going to Fire, which is Gordon. We got Fennel for Trainer, and we got a Volcarona for Fire. All right, 4 more packs. We got Pokeball of Klinklang for Metal. We got Elgium for Psychic and Cobalion for Metal. This one is going to Gordon as well. Excuse me. All right, next pack. We got Pansage for Grass, Darumaka for Fire, and Barotic for Water. All right. We got Klink for Metal. And we got Golurk, full art. Nice looking card. That is going to Psychic. Jason Barbosa with Psychic, and Landorus. That one goes to Fighting. Here we go. All right, last pack of Black Bolt. All right, we've got a Pokeball of Dynamo. That is going to Electric. Also going to Electric is Electric. And Klinglang. That is going to the Metal spot. All right, that is it for Black Bolt. One more ETB to go, and that is the Ascended Heroes ETB. All right. Last one. Here we go. All right. There is our 9 packs. There is our sleeves. There is our promo. There's the energy and the dice and the coin which will stay in the box. Sorry. We have End Zekrom promo card going to Dragon. That's going to Gordon. That will stay there within the package. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here we go. Last box of the break. Good luck. A lot of shiny energy cards in this break. Okay, we got Dratini for Dragon. We got Glastrier for Water. And Rayquaza for Dragon. Let me just put these to the side. All right. We got Ens Daramaka for Fire. Charmander also for Fire. And we got Ethan's Ho-Ho EX going to Fire. Going to Gordon. All right, next pack. All right, Night Stretcher for Trainer. Helioptile. Helioptile for Electric, and Ino's Kilowattrel for Electric. All right, we got Team Rocket's Executor for Psychic. We got Voodoo for Grass. And we got Mega Electros EX. This one is going to Electric. Jason Barbosa. All right, next pack. All right, we got Team Rockets Tarantula. Team Rockets Tarantula for Grass. Is there only 2 here? I'll go back to this. Probably missed it. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. We got Might Yena for Dark. Team Rockets Tarantula for Grass. And we got Togekiss for Psychic. All right. Togetic for Psychic. Roly-Coly for Fighting. And we got a Regis EX. Regis EX. That is going to Water. All right, 3 more packs to go. Still looking for something decent to come out of this last ETB. All right, we got Clefairy for Psychic, Cascoon Grass, Team Rocket's Hunchcrow for Dark. 2 more packs. All right. Salandit Fire, Togekiss Psychic, and a Mega Embor EX. That is going to Fire. All right, guys, last pack. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Last pack of the break. Thanks again, guys, for filling this up. I really appreciate it. We got one break up right now, which is Stranger Things. I know it's a big break. I'll post the mini later on tonight for 2 spots, $15 a spot. So let's see if we can get that moving. Looking forward to that box break. It should be fun. Okay, here we go. Last pack. Good luck. Okay, we got Erica's Oddish. That is going to Grass. Groudon for Fighting. And last card of the break is King Gambit for Metal. I don't think we got a full art in that ETB. That last ETB. All right. That is the break, guys. Let's just go through the cards here that are on the stands. We got Mega Sharpedo EX, full art for Dark. Mega Kangaskhan EX for Colorless. We got Ferroseed, Metal. We got Cinccino for Colorless. And we got Gurlock for Psychic. All right, guys. Thanks again for filling this up. I really appreciate the support. If you are interested in Stranger Things, go take a look at that. Fill that one up. Otherwise, I'll post more Pokemon later on in the week. Just waiting for the boxes to come in, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks again, guys, for joining the break. Have the good rest of the night, and I will talk to you later. All right.